Hey guys, before this episode starts, I just wanted to say that this episode is extremely loud from my end. I apologize, and I don't think that it'll pretty much ever happen again, but I just wanted to let you guys know before you started listening to the whole thing. Alright, enjoy the episode.
Sorry about the subpar episode everyone, my voice is shot right now, so I can't even record this message right now. Towards the end, I kind of started slacking off, but I'm working to make a better version now. Enjoy the episode.
This is an
Objection!
Couple podcast. I'm Mad Leroy,
And I'm Warrior Link.
and today we're going to be doing a discussion instead of breaking down a case. Today's discussion is going to be if you could take any Ace Attorney character and put them in any case, which character would it be, what case would it be, and what would the differences be?
Yeah, and we're not just like putting them in that situation, but they're like replacing a character that's normally there, right? Is that what we're doing? Okay.
So, for instance, you could replace Old Bag with, who would be a good replacement for Old Bag?
How do you even replace Old Bag?
I wish I could replace Old Bag. Old Bag is the worst.
Do we have to replace them with someone who's not already in that case?
Yes.
Yeah, probably so. That wouldn't really strange. Every character is Maya. Just
I'm gonna say we replace Cindy Stone with Old Bag. That way, she'd either be killed or she'd have a big speech about young whippersnappers that back in my day, blah 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 blah, and it would scare away Frank Solid.
back in my day, the thinker was respected as a statue, and it didn't.
Yeah.
And he didn't
Back
just
in my
say
day,
the
men didn't go
time.
barging
the
into women's-
rando
Yeah.
twisted his neck or whatever.
No, she's like, back in my day, men didn't sneak into women's apartments before and murder them. I guess things are different now.
But then that means that Larry. Oh no.
Shoot, we'd have to replace Larry with like Edgeworth. This is an alternate reality where Edgeworth actually likes Old Bag.
I don't know if that's
Pretty different
better or
alternate
worse.
That's probably worse, but I mean, it would be pretty funny if Edgeworth was actually into Old Bag, but it'd also be weird and gross. So I think
Yeah.
we're not gonna do that.
What if
Yeah.
you replace Shelley the Killer in Farewell My Turnabout with Apollo Justice? So it's like a big twist at the end that Apollo was the one holding Maya hostage the whole time. And he had to like get back at Phoenix for something. I don't know, whatever Phoenix did.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't know. Could be kind of interesting. Apollo.
But like, if Apollo's an assassin.
Well, not
I guess it
necessarily
kind
that
of
he's
could
an
work.
assassin, but that he's the
It
one
kind of
that
could work
kidnaps
because
Maya.
like Apollo, he has the alternate costume in Dual Destinies,
Dual
where
Destinies,
he's
that's
got
what
the
I
eye
was
patch. Yeah, so like if we had that, he kind of does look like an assassin, but also doesn't at the same time.
Yeah, he's sort of like he's giving me sort of like Shadow the Hedgehog vibes. That sort of thing. It's like trying to be edgy and be his own. I don't know, and trying to find his own way away from Phoenix. But then he just, I don't know. I guess he doesn't, or he does.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, he doesn't become like as dependent.
yeah. So what I was thinking is that we could have Athena replace Phoenix in Turnabout Memories. I think that would be interesting. But also that would mean Athena's is gay.
So then
Athena's
she's
gave
dating Dahlia.
I mean, they both have red hair.
Or if she's dating Doug Swallow, and then
Or we
he's
could
the
have
one who
her
and then
replace
he
Dahlia.
kills Dahlia, and then
We could have her replace Dahlia.
Oh,
That would be interesting.
so then
Cause she already thought she was a murderer for a while.
wait, so is she like like a demon who kills people, but then she also later becomes an attorney with with Phoenix
I guess.
later
Or
on?
it could be like
Or
a time travel
so
situation.
she just doesn't die.
It could be a time travel situation here.
Boy, Ace Attorney getting into
Like they
time
use-
travel, that would...
What if? Okay. What if we use?
Oh,
the
wait, I
Mason
guess it
system?
does. Kinda. Well,
What
no,
if we,
no,
what
it
if we use the
doesn't.
Mason system?
In the
so that we put
Spirit of
Athena-
Justice DLC?
No. What if we use the Mason system? And Phoenix puts Athena into this, so to relive out his first case.
About Memories wasn't Phoenix's first... Oh, I mean, he was the defendant.
It was this first time. It was the first time in court.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dude gets a minor in law. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think that would be pretty interesting. But I think that another thing that we could do is if we replaced, what if we replaced like what's one of the weirdest cases?
Dual Destinies 5 is pretty strange. With, like,
Yeah.
the culprit in that case. I don't know. It's been so long since I played it,
What,
but
the
I
Phantom?
just remember he's just like dressing
Pulling
up as so
off
many
his
different
faces?
people at once.
He's pulling off his face.
Yeah,
Who am
he-
I? Rip, 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 rip. Still can't see my face. I don't know who I am. I have a theory that he actually was the real Bobby Fulbright, and Bobby Fulbright never died.
Don't we like find his body or something?
I don't remember.
The real Bobby Fulbright's body? I don't know.
Did we find his body? I'm gonna look this up real quick. Phantom says that he killed Bobby Fulbright, but this could be like a Anakin Skywalker thing and Darth Vader. Okay,
He didn't kill Bobby Fulbright. He just ended him.
it's implied. It says implied killer on here. So, and I mean, Bobby was pretty much. It was pretty much his personality was implied that it was the same, pretty much the same as the Phantom's personality for Bobby. So how would he know what Bobby's like if he's not actually Bobby?
And if he
Kinda
like
getting off on a tangent here.
studied Bobby's personality enough,
So now he's Batman.
sure. I mean, this guy is like,
He's probably got a Batman mask underneath it too.
yeah.
Also, doesn't it seem like he would just get really, really hot underneath all those faces?
Yeah, I don't know how he doesn't just...
And also, his
overheat.
head has to be like so tiny because of how many masks there are. How his head is like normal sized.
How does he not just... And like, how does it not just cut off circulation through his neck? Because it's like it must be a full head mask, not just the face.
So, somebody froze right. In
So yes, the
weirdest moment
Phantom
of
is
Bobby's.
either actually a Phantom or is an alien. That is the only way.
No, I'm looking at pictures of Bobby Fulbright, and I found somebody froze the picture right in the middle of Bobby's crying animation, so he's got his face contorted, and the tears are already coming out, but his eyes are wide open. It's weird. Anyway, we're getting way off on a tangent here.
Isn't that the point of this
What were we
episode?
Yeah, it is. But what were we saying?
We were talking about... Oh, no, wait. You just said, like, what's one of the weirdest cases, and then I brought up this one. It's called Turnabout for Tomorrow.
What if we replaced somebody with Edgeworth? In one of the later, like one of the later games. It's not in the original trilogy. So like, what if Edgeworth was the prosecutor in the second case of Spirit of Justice? That's the Trucy case where she gets arrested,
Yeah.
accused of murder, and
And-
obviously,
I mean, like-
Edgeworth has a pretty close relationship with Tracy and Pearl.
But I don't know what all really changes about that case.
I mean, he probably wouldn't go as hard.
But he
I
always
can't remember who the
takes his job
prosecutor in
very
that case is.
seriously.
Yeah, but in Farewell My Turnabout, he, once he saw an inn, he immediately turned and started helping Phoenix. You know? I feel like he might do the same in this case. But he also did that in
Maybe.
Turnabout Goodbyes, right?
Turnabout
he started out
Goodbyes,
accusing
he
himself.
was the defendant.
I know, but in Turnabout Goodbyes, he started accusing himself of murdering his father, and then he saw some
That
sort
was
of
just to
reasoning.
bring it back up so that it could be truly solved.
That made me so bad when I was first playing Turnabout Goodbyes. Whenever he's like, "Yeah, so you just saved me. So let me just say something real quick. Yeah, I killed my father."
No, Edgeworth, you didn't kill your father. Fine, we'll look
And
at
then-
this
and
again.
Yeah, Fun Karma's literally like, "Oh, so he just wants to pay for his crime, so let's just let him." And I'm like, "No, Edgeworth, you did not kill your father. Don't." Ugh. I hate that. I hate that part of the case so much. But
I think in that
we could
part, Edgeworth secretly, he'd probably been investigating that case on the side, his whole career, and then he probably put the pieces together at some point that that Von Karma was the true killer, but he had to bring it up in some formal way in a trial.
I just thought of something. What if Edgeworth actually wanted to go to jail, and then whenever Phoenix got him out of the thing, and he's like, "You're innocent," then Edgeworth is like, "Wait, I'm not going to jail," and then he's like, "But I want to go to jail." So then he's like, he makes up some fake nightmare that he's been having.
And then it just solves a real murder.
Yeah, it solves a real murder. Edgeworth is a genius, and he doesn't even know it.
No, he knows it all right. He knows he's a genius.
He does have a pretty big ego. My ego is as my ego
Turns
is as
everything
big as
into
Cyber
logic
Black's Hypo's
tests
hair.
in
No, listen,
investigations too.
My ego is as big as Cyber Black's hair. Let's see. Is there a case that we could take Blackwell and put him into? What if we took Blackwell?
What if he
and
replaces Terry Falls? So then, he becomes a lot harder to defend because he's actually a bad guy, but he didn't.
That would be.
But he didn't kill. He didn't kill.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And then Terry Falls would be. We could put Terry Falls into all the cases that Blackwell was in. Terry Falls is the new prosecutor.
You put him in a corner that he starts eating his ball again, his ball and chain thing.
Yeah, we could have that. But I don't think Terry Falls is cool enough to have a hawk that lives in his hair.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of somebody who would have major. Who
Yeah, but,
would have
think about
major.
I still want to go back to Blackwell as Terry Falls in that case.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
he can I for some reason I think of Athena as being his defense attorney, but
Yeah, we could
so then
probably
she
fit that in.
so, she doesn't feel like she even wants to defend him, and Blackwell is also yeah, I've killed some people before, but it wasn't this one, I swear. I've already been to jail. It's yeah, sure. Why don't we just
Yeah, but
send
wasn't
back there,
Black
though?
Wasn't Blackwell also on? Not Blackwell. Wasn't Terry Falls also in court because he had escaped from death row?
Yeah, but he was also in prison in the first place because
Because Mia has.
he was falsely accused of kidnapping.
She has that great line where she's like, where he's like, I didn't do nothing, I swear. And then she's like, but you did escape from prison. And then he freaks out.
Yeah.
So if we replace Blackwell with Terry Falls, we could also replace. Are we allowed to do more than one character?
Of course, I just said Athena
Yeah,
as the
so then-
instead of Mia.
We could do Athena and Blackwell in that case. And if we really want to get weird, we could replace Dahlia with Sister Blackwell.
What you said?
Or
Blackwell's sister?
Yeah.
Wait, who's that again?
Wait.
I don't remember that character.
Let me send you a picture of her.
Edited.
No trouble. Well, let's see. Is there a case that we could? I wonder if there's a case that we can utilize Trucy's knife throwing skills in some like way, shape, or form.
Seeing Trucy's the murderer.
Trucy's
and she she was
No,
like
not necessarily
do
the
like
murderer,
a
but,
Danganronpa
like-
case, so she was way too far away from the victim, but she was the ultimate magician and she could kill them
Yeah.
that way.
You can't prove it was me because I didn't leave any fingerprints whenever I killed the victim.
Yeah, but she always wears gloves, and she threw the knives from so far away that she didn't even set foot into the room.
No, she's like a sniper. She could go from the top of a building and hit somebody in the head with a knife. She should team up
just with the pure force of like throwing it with their arm.
No, it's like in Home Alone, how Kevin could throw bricks with like scary accuracy and hit Marv in the head. Like he takes about 7 bricks to the head.
Yeah.
That is a very weird and disturbing movie. But like that's what I'm imagining is she's like on top of the roof, and then there's like somebody hired her as a hitman, and she's just like she throws a knife and then she like disappears because she's a magician. Also, is magic real in the context of Ace Attorney? Do we really know if magic is real?
Well, there's the
Because-
Magatamas and the pool.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like
and the
I'm
seance
thinking
pool.
like the troop. I'm thinking of Troop Grimfrit. Like they have like they're real magicians.
No, but I mean, yeah, they're just illusionists though, because
But are we
You know,
sure?
in Spirit
Then
of
what's
Justice
what's in the
case-
Grimfrit? What's in the
Spirit-
Grimfrit book of secrets?
well, it's the secrets to like the tricks that they do. Because like that's what you go through.
But
and
are we sure?
You, like, you show how all the
Isn't
tricks
the
are
lasso
done in
isn't
Spirit of
the
Justice
lasso
Phase 2.
like isn't the lasso like a real magician? Like she could do real magic?
The lasso?
The lasso.
Sorry, it's cutting out.
Trucy's mom.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if we really do see any real magic. I mean, from them at least.
But she's her other name is
Oh yeah, wherever she keeps Mr. Hat, that's got to be real magic.
yeah, that's probably true.
She's super slender and has like she has a small cape, but then somehow she can just pull out a wooden doll out of nowhere and it's as
Yeah.
big as her.
Yeah, I'm sure people would. I'm sure there are some people who would probably they would probably use that power with other things. Like let's see, like I'm taking it in the Ace Attorney universe. Like Acro would probably use that power to hide the statue.
Hide the statue.
That would be
They accuse
really
him of
funny,
being
actually.
in the wheelchair, and then he just slips it into wherever.
Wherever Trucy puts
slips into that second dimension.
No, he wouldn't actually do it. He'd just be like, "Hey, small child, come here. I have a statue for you."
She just puts in that Lynx pocket of hers. Like, where did it,
Yeah.
like, where
Now,
did it
here's the thing.
go? Like, what do you mean? It's right here. Pull it out
Yeah.
again.
No, she pulls it out, and it's actually Mr. Like Mr. Hat is like holding it. He's like,
She struggles to like hold it in her hands, but then
Yeah.
she could just put
Yeah.
it in behind her, and then she's fine.
yeah. Where do you want this statue? No, but I mean, like magic is definitely real in the Ace Attorney.
Yeah, so then you wonder, why do they even bother making elaborate non-magical stunts
Yeah.
if they have actual
like,
magic?
Like let's think about all of the all of the magic. We have Apollo's bracelet. We have the entire Trucy and Troop Grimfey.
We have Magatamas.
Magatamas.
So like
we have
spirit medium. Oh yeah, so like Phoenix, the way Phoenix uses the Magatama for the Cyclops, and then also Maya and
like
Pearl,
yeah.
like channeling people.
What is another? Oh
And
yeah,
there's
Phoenix
the-
is immortal.
What?
Phoenix is immortal. You know, because he
What?
can survive the 20,000 volts of electricity whenever he gets zapped, and wake up just a couple hours later and just be like, I'm late for court. And also
what was that?
fall off a cliff. He can fall off a cliff that
He
kills
can
most-
fall
most
off a
people.
burning bridge into a river.
Yeah, that's what I was
To be
saying.
fair,
That's
so
what-
did a
that's what I was saying.
14-year-old girl.
Yeah, I still don't know how she did that. He can also swallow. He can literally
He can
chew
swallow
up a glass container that has poison in it that killed a man. Chew up the
The
glass.
poison already killed Terry
swallow
back in
it.
the day. And I guess there just wasn't enough poison left to kill Phoenix. He still got very sick, though.
No, it didn't. That poison bottle didn't kill Terry. That poison bottle almost killed Godot.
Oh, yeah, but Terry did also get poisoned.
Terry had a different poison bottle.
Yeah.
I
guess that poison just
We've
isn't very
gotten-
good. It, like,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
kill 2 different people.
Two different people did not die from it. So I guess that means that all of Doug Swallow's research is useless. Well, actually, do you think? Okay, let's talk about this for a second. Do you think he was looking for something that could kill somebody, or do you think he was just trying to make some sort of chemical compound to do another thing?
Maybe he tipped off to Dahlia about that poison, but then he's like, well, he had already suspected that Dahlia was kind of suspicious. So then he gave her the name of a poison that was still, it still hurt someone, but it wasn't really deadly.
Yeah. Or so in that situation, that would mean that he is also evil. Is that what you're saying?
He at least didn't want, like, maybe he wanted to find out if she was really evil, but he didn't want to be the reason that she got the means to kill someone.
Yeah, maybe
And then
maybe
she killed him.
he was. But here's the thing: maybe she went there to see him, and she wanted to steal something. But then somebody else had a different. They were like, "Hey, listen, are you looking for a poison that can kill somebody? I've been working on just the thing."
Whoa, a
And then they were
poison
like-
that
and they
can
were
kill
like-
somebody.
Yeah, and then they were like, I've been waiting for someone for someone to test this. Do you think you could just go and test it? She's like, sure. And then she goes and takes it. She never comes back. And actually, no, you know what she would probably, this is more Dahlia. She would probably go and she would use it, and then she'd come back and be like, it didn't work, and then she'd probably like poison him. Poison the dude that gave her the poison. Because that way it would be like, that way he couldn't tell anyone that he gave her poison. So that whenever the cops came, it wouldn't.
Or she
be a
put
problem.
it into her own little bottle after they gave it to her.
No, she's like,
She was in another room. She's like,
thanks for the
I
poison.
drank it. I feel a little woozy, but it didn't do anything bad to me. Here's this
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah, or no, you know what she would do is she'd be like, "Thanks for letting me use that as a token of my appreciation. Here's some soda,"
I
and
made
then
you some coffee.
she'd give him. Yeah, she'd give him some coffee. It'd probably be the same coffee that Goodell was poisoned with.
I added a special creamer.
Yeah, I think Sheila was by the she lives by the I don't know what it's called. She lives by the phrase "waste not, want not." If she wastes poison in coffee that somebody needs to take just like one sip of before they're poisoned, then she'd probably use the rest of the coffee to kill a couple other people.
Yeah.
But I think
She
that
kept
if we
that cup of coffee and gave it to Godot.
yeah.
To Diego.
I think that if we do that, then we'd need to come up with a name for this guy, a punny name. What's a good name for a pharmacology student who gave Dahlia poison?
His name is Scientist. S-I-N-E is for his first name, and then T-Y-S-T for his last name. Scientist.
Trying to think of something that has to do with poison, like
Cyanide.
Yeah, I was thinking something like that. That was like almost exactly the same thing that I was thinking. I was thinking like cyan, and then like I, and then his last name is like D. Cyanide.
And then Cyan's pretty sus.
Yeah.
In that case.
I mean, I would say that we should try and get our listeners to come up with something.
All right, what's that email that listeners can send us stuff?
The email is anobjectionablepodcast@gmail.com.
Cool.
So it's ANOBJECTIONABLEPODCAST@gmail.com.
Great. I'll be sure to use that as my spam email when I'm signing up for something.
I mean, this is all
Or
gonna be
is
cut
it-
out, so no one.
Yeah.
Farts and butts. No one's gonna hear that. Unless the person who edits this decides to be really evil, I'd leave it in.
Well, that'd be you.
Note to future self: don't be evil. Okay. So in the meantime, guys, just make sure that you come up with a name for this this evil person who gave Dahlia the poison, and email it to us at anobjectionablepodcast@gmail.com. Anyway, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up this episode. All the music credits go to Capcom.
Yep.
And so Capcom, please don't sue us. I'm gonna say that again.
And please make a
don't
new Ace
sue us,
Attorney game.
us,
That'll be our
Capcom.
new outro from now on.
Yes, just make an
Don't
Ace
sue us and make a
Attorney
new Ace
game.
Attorney game for the Switch.
If we'll allow you to sue us if you make a new Ace Attorney game.
Yeah,
It's-
but if they
it's
sue
fine
us,
with
we won't
us
have
if
the
you sue
money
us.
to buy the new game.
Okay, okay. Let's see if we'll work something out, Capcom. Maybe we'll countersue, and then our agreement will be that if you make a new Ace Attorney game, we won't ask for any money. Anyway, I'm Matt Leroy.
And I'm Warrior Link.
And this was an Objectionable Podcast. Take that.